Continuing coverage now as it is day 12 for the search of Hunter Slezak. Crews are not wavering in their mission to bring him home.
And as we've seen, many selfless people are lending a helping hand, including the United Cajun Navy.
Today, our Ashlyn Mitchell spoke with the Cajun Navy pilot who explains why this search has really been difficult.
For days, the United Cajun Navy has flown high above Dauphin Island, scanning the Gulf waters for any sign of missing 7-year-old Hunter Slezak. Brian Trasher has flown several missions for the United Cajun Navy, but he says this one really hits home.
Most of us are moms and dads ourselves, and we can't even begin to imagine what it's like to not only lose your spouse, but also one of your children at the same time.
Nearly 2 weeks ago, Hunter, his father, and a family friend went shrimping on a boat in Pelican Bay. The bodies of Hunter's father and their friend Sam Woolley were found the day after they were reported missing. That's when Trasher says the Mobile County Sheriff's Office asked for their help.
You know, we get called into a lot of these search and rescues after either the Coast Guard or the locals kind of exhaust their resources and just sort of try to help them expand their search grid or just their resources without having to, spend public money to do it.
Trasher says their planes have covered miles of water.
Fly around a lot of the barrier islands looking for any signs of wreckage, unusual bird activity, things like that. We didn't find a thing.
Last week, searchers found the shrimp boat the three were on. It was submerged about a mile offshore, but the cabin had detached from the boat. Searchers are still looking for it and little Hunter. Trasher says it's baffling.
Pilot house came detached from the boat, and that's the piece that's sort of perplexing everybody, is we're not sure why we haven't been able to find that piece near the wreck site. There's a theory that Hunter could have been trapped in that pilot house. If not, it stands to reason that he could be near it, wherever it ended up. But I know that they've had divers in the water. Conditions have been really difficult, I know. Day to day, the weather's changing a lot.
Trasher says the last time his pilots flew was this past Sunday, but he says they're on standby if the sheriff's office needs them. In the meantime, he says the United Cajun Navy has been in contact with the families of the victims and that they'll do whatever they can to help them, especially with the upcoming holidays.